What's up guys, Ryan from Apex here. Today is a special day because we are actually going down to TJ Hunt's facility in San Diego. He's got a new 997 C2S project car that he's introduced to us. I don't know anything about this build or what he has in store for it, but I'll tell you what, everything the guy does is killer. We know it's gonna be good. We're excited to get down there, talk to him about all things Porsche. I'm a huge Porsche nerd myself. I've got my 991 GTS behind me. We look forward to actually tearing into this thing, maybe doing a build series on it, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's get down to TJ's facility. Let's chat about Porsches. All right, so before we start getting on the road, I noticed that Andrew brought his E92 M3. I've had a few of these things, such killer machines with the S65 power plant. And of course, we've got our VS-5RS forged wheels on it in Motorsport Gold. Come check out the new kit that he put on the car just a week ago. Car's outfitted with Sparco seats. It's got like a GTS style roll bar, full aero. This is still a street car for Andrew. We all know that Andrew has, his E46 M3 time attack race car. This one's a little bit milder, but definitely, modded it right. So we're at TJ Hunt's facility down here in San Diego. I've got some stock 997 C2S wheels and tires to my left. I've got a stock 997 muffler to my right, and one look out in the front parking lot, and you can tell that this is kind of like an automotive enthusiast heaven. They've got all sorts of cars here, insane projects, but the one that we're here to talk about today is the 997 C2S. And I've just been told by TJ that they're basically taking a car for one of his best childhood friends, and they're throwing a bucket list of parts on it, right? Stuff that he really has wanted for a long time. And they're making it happen in 24 hours, which is insane. For all of you guys out there that do your own builds, you understand what that takes, the logistics, the manpower. Shoot, my builds take over a year, honestly, and a lot of it's farmed out to really good shops. So come inside, check out this 997, and check out the set of wheels and tires that we're putting on this car today.
Oh man, that's hot.
Dude.
Oh yeah, baby.
That is such a good wheel, dude. All right, so this right here is Kevin's new tire and wheel setup. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but this is a meaty setup. And you guys know I love my 18 with a big tire setup, because the whole point of the 997 C2S with the aero pack that his car has on it is to give it that little 997 GT3 vibe. And to pull that off, you need a great set of 18s with a big, meaty tire. So we have Nitto NT01s wrapped on this and Apex wheels. Now, I'm a big fan of Apex wheels. I ran Apex on my E90 build. If you guys remember the E90 M3, we ran that. And I want to talk about why I love them so much, but I also have a little special guest, Ryan from Apex. It's gonna make a little cameo today.
What's up, TJ?
Ryan?
Appreciate you having us.
I'm stoked that you guys were willing to contribute in the Kevin rebuild.
Of course.
Now, I want Ryan to talk about a little bit about, well, I'm sure the reasons why I love Apex is probably a lot of reasons why you guys love them. And if you don't know about them, you're gonna really love them after this video. What I love about Apex, and I'm sure you could chime in on this, so we kind of talked about this a little bit before, is I feel like a lot of the wheels that you guys make are tailored for guys who actually are going on the track. And yes, they're like flow form and forged on stuff, but this is my favorite thing about this wheel. Is if you come in on the details one, see the little pockets that are actually like in the spoke? The weight saving and design aspect is something that is fresh and new that I don't feel like you see a lot of modern day wheel companies do.
Yeah, well, I mean,
The fact
like,
that you guys do that just gets me fired up.
for sure. And I mean, we're speaking, I think, your language when it comes to function first. So a lot of this stuff looks beautiful, but that's like the secondary benefit. It has a primary benefit of reducing weight, making those stiffs, those spokes stiffer, right? They're gonna be deeper. There's a lot of material that we take out of that. And yeah, the engineers just go full ham, right? Trying to make the wheel as optimized as they possibly can. And the cool thing is we actually bring in these cars, right, into HQ. We 3D scan the brakes, the suspension geometry. We learn all about them, their little nuances, PCCBs, steel brakes.
Yeah.
And then we shrink wrap those spokes around all of those components, right? So yeah.
Dude. Now they actually have a new wheel coming out that if you're a follower of wheels and you're into the wheel game, what are you guys calling the new wheel?
It's called the ML10 RT.
Put it on screen. Oh, I love this wheel. And it actually doesn't release, you guys said, till December, but I know you guys had some like that you were advertising, and I was like, hey,
Yep.
let's get that new wheel on Kevin's car. It would be so perfect for this.
Right.
Unfortunately, we're able to make it happen, but it is coming out soon.
It is coming out soon, and knowing you're gonna keep on pushing with more builds, and we'll
Yeah.
find something to put it on. So yeah.
That or maybe I'll surprise Kevin with it. Oh, Kevin, don't watch this video, click off. You guys have a new wheel coming out that I'm so stoked on. I can't wait to get my hands on. I'm gonna put it on a few different builds, but these are so beautiful. They're gonna be meaty.
They're
super meaty. I'm really excited to see how it looks on that.
You're gonna have all the grip with these. And look, a lot of 997 owners debate 18s versus 19s. There's pros and cons, but really, from a performance standpoint, we really love the 18-inch setup. Shed the weight, right? Put all that, power out back, onto the ground. And I think these are gonna look killer. I mean,
and what's really cool too is that the 997 C2S specifically doesn't have a lot of benefit for like good offsets. Like they're not deep, but you guys actually pulled a lot of like concavity.
Concavity.
That's the right word.
That is the word you're looking for, yeah.
Where like in the rear you have a lot of, and they really didn't have a lot of room to play with, but they did a really good job actually like bowing this front section out, and I just love how thin and lightweight it looks. And I don't know, man, I'm a big fan of Apex. Whenever having like an opportunity to like run that wheel or run anything from what you guys have, I'm always a big fan. So Kevin, just know Ryan hooked you up on these ones. These are so sick.
Yeah, Kevin, we want to see you out at the track, so let us know when you're coming out there with us.
Yeah, Kevin, up your ass. No more simming. He needs to get on the track more. He'll have no excuse with this car. This thing is going to be dialed. All right, well, enough talking. Let's put these on the car and see how they look.
For this black 997.1 C2S factory aero kit car, super clean interior, we've got a set of VS-5RS forged wheels from our Sprint line. It's gonna be an 18x9 up front with an 18x12 out back, all the grip. And a lot of 997 owners debate, 18s versus 19s. There's pros and cons of both, but for this project, TJ and the owner of the car really wanted a lightweight setup, something super meaty, and I think this is really gonna fit the bill. They're wrapped in NTIA ones, the R compounds. They're just gonna look killer. Take a look at the car.
The answer is always 18.
The answer is always 18s. You heard it from the man himself. Right now, they're putting in a set of Bilstein coilovers. There's exhaust parts everywhere. There is aftermarket steering wheel. They're throwing everything at this car right now. All right, guys, that wraps up the 997 C2S wheel and tire package for TJ Hunt's buddy. We're gonna let these guys get back to work in terms of the exhaust, the headers. They still have to tackle quite a bit to finish this project before Kevin comes in. We're really excited to see his reaction. But if you guys have questions about your 997 Porsche, whether it's a C2 or a GT3, we cover the full gamut of models. Check out our wheel and tire fitment guides. It's gonna walk you through the different fitment options that we have for you. Everything from street to full-blown wheel-to-wheel racing, we've got you covered. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you out at the racetrack. Ridiculous.